Hey there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing a couple of reviews as I usually do. Time it's around 3 a.m. in Dhaka. Little bit cool weather, but not really entirely winter. So we're awaiting winter. As we do that, it's we stepped into November like a week back or so. Somewhere in mid-November, perhaps we'll see some fog and all that. So let me do a review on this fragrance from House of Mancera in the meantime. And this one, I don't have a full presentation. I just got the bottle, about a partial, about I think 40 mil, or I don't know, I don't remember, 30 or 40 mil from my brother. So it came without the pouch at the box. It's not his fault because he also bought it as a partial. So Mancera basically has a lot of fragrances. I have reviewed, I think, most number of Manceras. If I'm not mistaken, I did count up to 40 something, 50 something. So me, I think Centrifugal Force, Eric, we are the, like, we're holding the obvious number of Mancera fragrance reviews because we love this house. But uh, Eric is the guy who got me into this house. So Fabulous Yuzu is a very interesting name. It's a release of 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll show you the bottle that I have and the notes. I'll read from Fragrantica and I'll let you know how much you get, duration, or what are the seasons you can wear this for. So let's get into that. So the bottle looks just typical like Mancera's. Back in the days, Mancera bottle looked a little bit different with different kind of, I think, bottle presentation. Like not much different, but if you compare, previous ones used to have this kind of, I think, screw cap. Okay, if I open it, just want to show to new members maybe so you can see the difference. And the new ones, they made it convenient. They made it like magnetic. So the caps look a little bit different also. And if you see from close, you'll see the differences, okay, on the neck. So that's about it. I would say this was a bit annoying, this thing, the screw cap. I didn't really care for that. But this new ones, really convenient. Off and on, really good magnet, 120 mil. Bottom you find your sticker, the name. These are part of one line, I think. The sprayer works okay. Cap looks like that. I have it on my hand. Let me respray it. Sprayer is good. Let me show you. These are much better sprayers than before. I actually didn't like Mancera sprayers before. They used to be pretty, I mean, not good, I would say, not really good quality spray. So the main notes, definitely expect Yuzu to be there, then lemon, mandarin orange, cinnamon, as per Fragrantica. There's also vetiver root, jasmine, mimosa, Mysore sandalwood, vanilla, and tonka bean. So how does this smell like? Many people ask me, Joy, can you review this? Because not many people have this fragrance with them. And of course, I'm reviewing it. First of all, the name, Yuzu, Fabulous Yuzu. First thing that came to my mind when I saw this, on offer as a partial, I think of fragrances like these, like Rosendo Mateo, bergamot, tea leaf, and sandalwood. This is one of my favorite citrus-based perfumes. I also have big love for other citruses. Mostly, Mancera has a lot of fragrances that has citrus, lemon, like lemon lime. I have Sicily, Cedrat Bois, um, oud lemon, mint. I think what else was there? Sicily already said. I think there's Jardin exclusive, or yeah, Jardin exclusive. What else was there? There are many other fragrances that I review. Check out my channel. So if you smelled quite a bit of Mancera, this will not be a surprise how they made this opening. This opening is very citrusy, sweet, candy-like, and you can definitely detect that yuzu, but not like in a way that Le de Sepurum by Issey Miyake would do. Okay, this is totally Mancera's own. They own this citrus. They own this opening, beautiful citrusy notes, and it's very citrusy, very very citrusy, very yummy. Smells like lemon cake, lemon pie, those kind of smell. But that's not all you get. This fragrance changes. Okay, overall longevity I got from this wearing it. It's not the top of Mancera. A lot of Manceras have, like, I would say, like, much better longevity. Let me just give you an example of this fragrance. This is called Gold Intensive Oud. This is the Oud line. So these are obviously on the same line. They have different lines. These are Oud, dominant, sweet, amber fruity, but they also have citruses. So citruses are not as long lasting as you should expect also. Another example I could give you is red tobacco. I have about a 20 ml left or something like that. So these ones are smoky, super beast mode. So do not compare these with these yuzu or fresh ones, okay? Because these are gonna be like half their performance. But is it so bad? Nope. I got about 5 to 6 hours of total longevity on my skin. And on my skin, fragrance do not last. So I'm guessing like 6 hours to be safe. At least I got on the shirt. It holds pretty well, but the push from it, it's not like a beast mode like those oud ones or even Cedrat Bois intense. It's not like that. This fragrance is more gentle, which is a good news. It's pretty unisex to my nose. It has some florals on the dry down. That's when it starts becoming a little bit more unisex. The opening is a bit of, I would say, it reminds me of Sicily very easily, and Jardin exclusive. I think if it was that's the fragrance from Mancera, I had it. So it is not totally unfamiliar. It's a very lovable candy kind of smell. I love it. I just love it so much. It has sweet, citrusy candy opening, then goes a little bit of follows by floral, and they have those mimosa, vetiver, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka beans. So obviously, it's a little bit of a sweet fragrance, but it's not overly sweet. It's not too candy like my other favorite fragrance is called, no, not this one. Where's my oud lemon mint? I don't have it near me. Okay, so if you know oud lemon mint, that fragrance is super sweet. That is sickeningly sweet. That sweetness is way too much. This one I think is very well done and very wearable. But I am not quite sure how people who like either the opening or the dry down. Some people may have problem with either or both. Okay, this is not straightforward just yuzu. I thought it would be like 1 hour of just sparkling yuzu, citrus, grapefruit, blast of all citruses. But it's not just about the citrus. It's all about those florals, also about those florals and some sweet notes, and then a little bit of a sweetness of tonka and I don't know, Mysore sandalwood if they say so. But this fragrance is not for everybody. Okay, I would tell you this is a fragrance must try before you buy. This is not a blind buy worthy, and could be a little bit confusing because the yuzu like disappears faster than expected. Okay, so that's my ultimate take. After 1 hour, what I smell is not at all like what I sprayed for the first time. Like the opening is so different than the dry down. So that's a shame, but the name is interesting. They did a very cool name. Many people will be interested in this one. You can give it a try. Get an official sample. Then you can tell. But I would tell you, it's right in the middle. Some people like it, some people hate it, like that, and some people may not care for it. So is this the absolute best of Mancera? No, I have smelled better than this, but it's one of my favorites. Like because I like this house. I'm a fan of this house. If you're not familiar with their citrus, how it works, or how they're sometimes they make it like bitter lemon, like lemon lime. So they do that sometimes. I'll show you last fragrance. I'll show you. I have them near me. You know what lemon line offered me? It's a very lemony, nice citrus opening, but it goes a little bit bitter in the dry down. And that point, some people may find this fragrance not as citrusy and may not be very happy. So this house is not really safe, but very good value for money. Even 6 to 7 hours from any fragrance. How many fragrances give you that, right? So longevity and projection wise, everything, I'm not having any issue. I'll give this fragrance overall 7.5 out of 10. Fabulous Yuzu. It's a solid fragrance, nothing crazy going on, not a must have, but must try. Do not pass on this. For the summers, this will be a good fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next review and have a nice day. Bye bye.